Hi, I'm Madison, and today I'm going to be trying a Rogue Brutal Bitter. Here's the label, so you can take a little look at it. Pretty classic Rogue. I'm really excited because I love Imperial IPAs. Imperial just means double, stronger, even more IPA than normal. IPA stands for India Pale Ale, and oftentimes these will have a very strong hop character. So, handy dandy opener over here. Can't really see me open this beer. Let's see. I'm so bad at opening it. Okay. So unfortunately, someone broke my tulip beer glass that I had just gotten. So we're going to head back to a wine glass again. And do a little pour right here. That is looking beautiful. Oh my gosh. That is rich orange and red. I mean, deep burnt orange, like autumn color. And the head is pretty nearly white. It's only slightly off-white. Tiny little bubbles. Good head retention. Wow. That's quite orange. Let's give a little sniff. This is especially citrusy and more on the grapefruit side than anything else. A little bit of lemon, the more acidic citrusy fruits. Light yeastiness and just light floral too. It's not really strongly floral. I wouldn't say like white flowers necessarily. It's just coming through but faintly because the citrus is a little overpowering. And it's not incredibly aromatic for an IPA, especially Imperial IPA. I mean, generally these will have a lot of aroma, just busting you up in the face. And I'm giving a little swirl here, and I'm still not getting a whole ton. So let's give it a taste. Cheers! Wow. Okay. So it's got pretty strong bitterness. I'd give it like a medium plus. It definitely could be more bitter than it is. But on the front end, you have a lot of complexity that I'm really enjoying from this. A lot of Imperial IPAs and IPAs in general, sometimes they just hit the bitterness note and they miss a lot of the other notes. So this is pretty interesting. It's got some layers of flavor going on. And it sort of burns my tongue on the front end. I don't know, it's pretty highly carbonated. And definitely as I'm drinking it and sniffing at the same time, I'm getting a little more of the floral component coming through now that reminds me of some white wines that are pretty floral, like a Riesling maybe. So some of the white flowers are showing through now. It's interesting. It's pretty lacking in caramel, roasted maltiness. It's got just a little bit of nutty butter taste to it. And it has a lingering finish. Not so much any of the other components, just a little bit of bitterness. Okay, let's just be real. It's missing some of the complexity that I would like to see in an Imperial IPA. The lingering finish does have a note of bitterness, which is nice, but it's missing a lot of other things. I mean, I would like to have seen a little more malty, roasty, caramel, something a little on the, not necessarily sweet, but the sweet impression side. Really all you have is carbonation, bitterness, and a little bit of that nutty, white floral component. So, I'm enjoying it. It's drinkable. I think I give it a 3 out of 5. I would buy it again if there wasn't something new on the menu for me to try. It'd be an easy go-to that I know I would like fine. But it's not something that I would search out, and I wouldn't necessarily tell friends to go find it to take home. I know that it got a 98 on ratebeer.com, and I found that I generally have a little bit of disagreement with Rate Beer, so I think that they were a little bit overzealous on this one. So anyway, that is the end of Rogue Brutal Bitter It's not that brutally bitter either. Geez, that's a pretty strong name there. So go get it or don't. I personally would look for something more interesting. All right, cheers.